So, growing up, my Spanish speaking ability has always been poor. It's weird because, as a child of 3, 4 years old, I spoke Spanish in the house. But as I got older and got into school, I just started to speak English more. So, I gotta stop saying so. Um, so, over time, I lost my grasp of Spanish. There were, growing up as a teenager at home, as a kid and a teenager, it was difficult to communicate with my family. My mom, aunts, and uncles, my dad. But my dad, he knows some English enough for me to really just to get by to understand him. But it's always been difficult with my mom. We kind of have to go through hoops to try and communicate. But but like these past 10 years at least, my Spanish has improved significantly. I can have conversations with Spanish speaking coworkers and my mom, of course, and I can just speak Spanish to my dad even. Um, what else? Even my aunts and uncles and stuff like that. And how I improved, is obviously, talking to other people in Spanish, henceforth, coworkers. And what I think mostly helped was I just kind of immersed myself in Spanish. I watched movies in Spanish. I watched some of my favorite cartoons in Spanish, and I even play video games with Spanish audio. Um, um, um. But yeah, the you know over like I play Overwatch, and I use the Spanish audio of it, and I kind of and you hear all the characters say their lines because I already hear I already know what they said in English, so it's interesting to hear what they say in Spanish. So like it was like word association. I know what the Spanish word for cage is because of one of the characters' ultimates has like a fucking cage ability. Jaula. I know that now. And I even play Helldivers 2 in the Spanish audio. Uh, for cartoons, I watched Regular Show or like The Spectacular Spider-Man, Ed, Edd n Eddy, of course, and Hey Arnold, definitely. And like it's got to be some like, especially with movies too. You know, it's got to be stuff you've already seen. Gotta stop saying and eye contact. Um, God, I can't stop doing that. So, Hey Arnold, Regular Show, Spectacular Spider-Man, stuff I've already seen. I already know what the context is of what the context and plot is of every episode. Most episodes, at least, because I never really finished Regular Show. But it helps just surrounding just watch your favorite media and entertainment in Spanish, if you can find you know if you have the ability to watch it in Spanish, because like with cartoons, I find it very difficult to look for uh, episodes in Spanish because like I try to look on the internet. There's like not a whole lot of websites that really have the Spanish dub of movies and cartoons. But I also look up YouTube clips of the cartoons in Spanish, and that also helps. Because people are just uploading clips like crazy on YouTube these days. I remember it was like almost like way back. YouTube didn't really have that many, like back in like the 2010s or 2008 or whatever. But yeah, like I'm able to communicate with my mom more. I know more about her family life in Mexico now because her family calls her up constantly about issues and stuff. And I'm glad I can finally understand that side of her life. But yeah, if you want to learn a language, I'll just watch your favorite entertainment in the language you desire. I mean, if possible, because it's you know it's difficult to find a dub online. Even like with streaming services, like if they have the show, they won't show the availability to have it in Spanish. Even though like if you're in another country, it's available, but you can't switch it on like here in the U.S. So yeah.